Mm-hmm. It was like, for real. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, you think I'm playing? Hey, brother HRap, man, you got a thought, man? I want to call it a conspiracy. I want to call it a bees thought, man.
I mean, it's a conspiracy theory. That's what it is. I mean, when you this ninth grade biology tells you that this corona thing is never going away because it's a virus, and the key to the virus is it mutates every time it presents itself. It's something different all the time. So there'll never be a cure for this. I'm starting to believe it was just a way to this is I obviously believe it's something that is created in the lab because, well, the spike, the death part is created in the lab because nature doesn't operate like this. Nature doesn't present something to you, then it changes again, then it continues to change. That's not the way nature does something. Like malaria has been around for thousands and thousands of years, and that's what, like, it's been thoughts that sickle cell trait is a defense against malaria. So with a virus, the common cold is a virus. The flu is a virus. It doesn't mutate into heart disease. It doesn't mutate into lack of taste, and all these things, lung disease and things like that. I think this is just a way for the government, for one, population control, and for two, to do away with some of these jobs that were going to be done away with anyway. But now you don't have to do the major layoffs, and now you don't have to do all this other stuff. And then, like, for example, they have a coin shortage. So you mean to tell me we all got sick and then the quarters disappeared? Get the fuck out of here.
Right, that's what I said.
And now, some Walgreens, like the Walgreens down the street from my house, they're only allowing you to use your debit card. These are things that my Aunt Iris, God rest her soul, was talking about in the late 70s and the 80s, to the point where her and her husband bought a farm, and then they leased out their farm to produce chicken so they can grow soy, and they made a living off that because they said this is what was coming. At the time, the adults probably looked at them like they were crazy, but here we are 40 years later, and this is exactly what's going on. Now they know what you spend your money on, how you get your money, when you get your money. You're being monitored at all times. So people might hear me and go, man, HRap sound like a damn fool. But it's just, nature doesn't allow this. Nature does not allow things of this nature. It is a virus. And for people to be saying they're about to have a cure for a virus, that means it ain't going to be no more AIDS. It ain't going to be no common colds. It ain't going to be no more damn flu. Because if y'all been working on that shit for the last 100 years and ain't got nowhere, how the fuck you cure some shit in 18 months? Because it just seems kind of strange.
Yeah.
I'm like you, Rap. You be sometimes you do get off the deep end, so conspiracy theory.
But you can't tell me which one of them was wrong.
But this for him, it was just a little bit too perfect. Just all the stuff you stated. It almost had a bone and everything, man. It was just a little bit too perfect. That's what I said, man. It wasn't no conspiracy theory, man. That was deep stuff for the night, man.
Just.
It was true. What's on your mind?
Just now, all of a sudden, we dealing with cashless societies. I just want to know how the fuck you gonna cure a virus and it mutates every time. If I get a cold and give it to Kim, it's not gonna affect Kim the same way. If she give it to you, Illinois, it's not gonna affect you the way it affected me or Kim. That's why you can't cure a virus. So what the fuck do you mean you got a vaccine coming? For what? You got a predictive vaccine that mutates along with the virus?
Right. That's you already had this shit ready.
Right. Then again, it plays right into my conspiracy. Like, hey, what in the fuck are y'all doing? Now money is gone. I mean, another thing is
that whole coin shortage is really weird too. I'm like you with that one. I was just Because then they say it can't be transferred that way. So now we just out of coins all of a sudden. Okay, what? The mint broke? You got a silver? Something like that. Well, I know coins are made out of silver. But what coinage got to do with a virus? I'm trying to, where's the correlation? How you tie them two together?
You can't.
And look, and if coins is a shortage, I'm keeping my goddamn coins because they're gonna be worth something to my grandkids or my great grandkids. So I'm keeping all they damn banks.
And the thing is,
I ain't giving up a coin.
the dollar is the easiest way to transfer a disease known to man.
Thank you. Some of the dirtiest shit out there.
Right. Everybody touch.
So,
Yeah, man.
if this shit clear up, then it was bullshit. I mean, at the end of the day, when you're dealing with the United States federal government, you damn if you don't, fuck if you do.
And I don't know if y'all noticed this, but they've been sending out a lot of offers for credit cards, man. Really? Yeah. I feel like I gotta apply for a college or some shit, man. You know how they used to throw that shit at you when you come out of school? Yeah, man. All right, man.
And then Google got a $600 million thing out here to teach you how to code, so you can be one of their reps.
Seeing a lot of that too lately.
Yeah, coding is the key.
Coding.
And they paying $70K a year. 6-week course.
Coding or what type of coding?
Coding is how we're online right now. Coding is why you can go to Instagram, Twitter, and things of that nature. Coding is, okay, when you watch The Matrix and you see all those zeros and shit like that, that's the code. So they're teaching people how to do that because they understand that, like, just look at it this way. If you owned the agency that you work at, and y'all go home and y'all making the same money that y'all will be making in the office, what damn fool business owner would say, you know what, I need to pay rent and pay these motherfuckers? I wouldn't do that. That makes no sense. If you got a customer service rep, I'm letting you stay home for the rest of your damn life. Because why the fuck would I pay for office space and I can monitor you? I can have one motherfucker from a control unit monitor you just like me and you been in management before, just like we used to monitor our people from our desks. We can see how long you've been offline, see how long you've been online, how many breaks you've taken, and I ain't got to pay $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month for rent. All I got to pay is the same IT guys to make sure this mainframe stay healthy. And now I ain't got to pay that big ass, healthy ass air conditioning bill that I had to pay at that other building. Now I can build me my own center to maintain.
Or the heat also.
Right. So
that's what I told my wife. I'm like, y'all ain't gonna never go back. For them all them same reasons you're saying right now. If anything, you saving me money.
Right.
I'm getting better production. I ain't got to worry about you calling in now.
Right.
You at home.
Joe worked at Comcast, and he just said, my job is definitely closing bills. And
I mean to cut you off, but they snuck it the last time we had a meeting. A lot of people was having problems getting on Zoom. I don't understand, but one of the owners said that we are going to send out cameras for the computers.
Right.
Nobody caught on to that though. Bro, they sent, even though my wife has a laptop with the camera on it, Pepsi sent her a webcam. And I'm like, I said, that's for them folks who ain't got it.
Now,
you ain't got that issue, but
that's to watch you, Dre. Dre, that's to watch you.
I'm walking around baby boy style. They can watch me. Hey, I do. Dre one of the parents that be walking past Becky when the kids be on the but in all seriousness, she was like, damn, they just up and 50. I'm like, man, that's they know what they doing. They prepare for the long haul. Y'all ain't gonna never go back. And to piggyback off that though, like HRap said, when you're in management, especially in like a customer service or collection team, we can monitor whatever you're doing on your computer at our desk. And they doing that actually because they was trying to figure out what was going on with my internet. And dude was like, well, you never use your work. Like what they call it, the Google or whatever, the search bar. He said, why you never use your work search bar for anything? I'm like, saying to myself, well, fuck, I'm not going on Pornhub on this. Right. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, they really just don't know that I've been in management. I never use your computer for anything other than making and receiving calls, man. You'll never catch me up like that. I'm sorry. Maybe motherfuckers on Walmart.com, they send out emails. They don't have that software that blocks y'all. So I guess this person sites that I can't get on my work computer. It'll message pop up saying it's blocked. Yeah, because I guess if you go through the Google and the incognito tab, I think some people still can go through that way. Or something. Somehow this girl was getting on Walmart, man.
But see, that's also the way they go use the algorithm to know what to feed to you. That's why if either one of y'all go to y'all computer right now and go to Adidas.com and you go to Facebook, you'll see an Adidas ad. You'll see a Lexus. I was looking at Lexus the other day. Went to Facebook and saw a Lexus ad. Went to Instagram, saw a Lexus ad. Went to Twitter, saw a Lexus ad.
Yeah.
I've never looked at a Lexus before, but now all of a sudden I'm getting Lexus ads. Hell, Adidas, y'all know me. I've been wearing Adidas since the 80s. Do you know Adidas sent me an email saying, Brian, we miss you.
Where you been? What you been up to, fool? I think you was that Jordan stuff. Right. Right on the screen, you have some Nike. You try some Nike now.
So, it's just, man, we got to realize that we're always being watched. Somebody probably put some shit in my next drink at a bar or something now. But, hey, we gonna get this big now.
That's just like on Facebook. Every time you look around, approach your oldest child. How many kids you got? When is their birthday? What year they was born?
Hey, the then and now challenge.
Right, y'all joking, but I got this from a credible source. Do not post anything with your picture. Don't use that old and young app. Don't be putting up pictures in your age groups for several different ages, because y'all know the face recognition software does not work on melanated people. And they're trying to perfect it. And every time you post a picture of you, you teaching them how to perfect it, because there have been several dozen people incarcerated because the face recognition did it the wrong way. So I've been watching people go the 5 o'clock challenge and put up 5 different pictures. You helping people do this. Nick Cannon, if you go to Nick Cannon Instagram page, he only posts pictures